Welcome back to digital class, and this is discussion for booklet number 5, angles in geometrical figure, and we are looking at these tips for angle in geometric figures. So now, there are actually in total 6 tips that you must know before you tackle this type of question. Okay, so the first one is very basic one, which is to remind you that the sum of angles in a triangle is 180 degree. The sum of angles in triangle is 180 degree. So just for information, triangle is whatever shape they have three straight sides. Okay, three straight sides. As you can see that either is equilateral or is not an equilateral triangle, that is all fine as long as it's three sides and all the angles add up together. Example, here A, here B, here C. A plus B plus C will be 180 degree. Also the same, if here is A, here is B, here is C, add up in total will also be 180 degree. Okay, so the next one, an equilateral triangle has the same angle. Now, equilateral triangle means that all the sides have the same length. If they have the same length, meaning the angle here will be the same. And if you know all the sum of the angles will be 180 degree, means that here will be equally distributed, which should be 60 degree, 60 degree, and 60 degree. Okay, so this is equilateral triangle. So now let's move forward. An isosceles triangle with equal side means that here, and these two equal sides have the same angle. So for example, if this is A, then here will be A. Okay, so this is basically isosceles triangle. And the next one, the sum of angles in a quadrilateral is 360 degree. So what does it mean by quadrilateral? Quadrilateral basically means that the shapes with four sides, okay, four sides, and it's a straight sides, okay. So as you can see, the first one is what we call a square. So we know that here, all the same length, and the degree here is all the same, which is 90. Okay, and that's why 90 plus 90 plus 90 plus 90 is 360. So the next one here, we know this is called rectangle. The same thing here and here is the same length, but here and here is the same length. Again, the same thing again, 90, 90, 90, 90. Add up total is 360 degree. So the next one is something that is similar to square, where they have the same length here, and here. But this is what we call it as rhombus, okay? Because it's not a 90 degree on each side, but something you need to know is the angle here for rhombus is the same as the angle here, and the angle here is the same as the angle here. But example, if this is A, this is B, okay? And this will be A, this will be B. And the things to take note is that A plus B plus B is 360 degree, okay? Now, the things that is similar to rhombus, but it's not the same length. Example, here, this length is the same as this length. This length is the same as this length. This is something we call it as parallelogram. Okay, parallelogram. And things to take note is that the same thing like rhombus, this angle and this angle is the same AA. The angle here and the angle here is the same, BB. Okay? So the same thing, A plus B is equal to 360 degree. Okay? And just to take note that this line and this line is actually parallel. I mean, this line and this line is parallel. This line and this line is parallel. Okay? So the next one, this is something like this. Okay? This be 90 degree, this 90 degree, but this and this is not. And this one is here, might be different and different angles. It's not the same. But we know that these two here and here are parallel. Here and here are parallel. And if you see some shapes as like this is what we call as trapezium. Okay, so no matter what is the angles on the side on these four things, we still know that add up all together is 360. Okay, and this is the tips number 4. And tips number 5 is especially in the parallelogram and the rhombus, the sum of angles between each pair of parallel sides is 180. So just now I mentioned that like this, right? Okay, you can just see from my drawing just now. This is what I drew just now. Okay, let me just quickly just finish my drawing. Now I put here as A, I put here as A, I put here as B, I put here as B. And the same drawing that I actually drawing from tips number 4. You know that A plus B plus B is equal to 360. This is what we know from the previous one. But this interesting point from tips from 5 is that here plus here actually can give you, Mr. A plus B can give you 180 degree. So the same also works for parallelogram. Angle here plus the angle here actually can give you 180. Okay, but this is only applies to parallelogram and rhombus. Okay, and the last tips that you should know is that the sum of angles between pairs of parallel sides is 180 degree. Okay, so there's something that's similar, like here, add up together, or here. Let me just put here example. This is A, this is B. A plus B is also 180, but it's only on the side that is parallel. As you can see, this is parallel, this is parallel, this is parallel, this is parallel. Yeah, here A and B, A plus B is 180. Here C and D is 180. Okay, so this is basically the 6 things that you must know before you tackle the angles in geometrical figures. And that's all for this quick notes. So I hope you can learn something from it and you're able to know how to take it. Okay, that's all. Thank you and see you. Bye bye.